Om Shanti. Welcome to day 2 for Power to Tolerate, a rise of inner superhero. You know, when we talk about superhero, and these superheroes are made during the situations of crisis, these superheroes are very savior for the world. Yesterday, we talked about tolerance, myth, and truth. We all are under an experiment of nurturing a superhero inside us, saying that, visualizing that we are hosting a small, tiny masked superhero who has got many innate qualities, and we are helping this hero to get armaments. We are responsible to create one hero after the period of incubation, after the period of training, the superhero will come out in work field. And believe me, this is going to change your personality. But this is something that you have to work on yourself. Nearly some 10 lakhs and plus people associated with Brahma Kumaris. They are actually practicing Raj Yoga meditation every day. And this, with the help of Raj Yoga meditation, with the help of inculcation of values, with the help of these superpowers inside, they are able to change their life a lot. Tolerance is one of the subject which we think about lot many times. We personally work a lot on tolerance. Sometimes we feel that I am very tolerant. Sometimes we feel about others that they are very tolerant. Sometimes we feel pity about them. Sometimes we feel that they are being used. And yesterday, we discussed a lot about myth and truth of tolerance. I will not repeat myth, but truth is tolerance is a power. Tolerance is not being used or victimizing yourself. Tolerance is I am a proud, progressive, powerful person. I choose my responses to behave. I am a person to take hold, to take charge of my own emotions. So, tolerance is something where I am actually exploring myself. Yesterday, I told you that many a times we feel suppression is tolerance. There is a thin hairline difference between suppression. हिंदी में मैं आपको बता देती हूँ because you might be most of you understand हिंदी. घुटन एक होता है सहन, एक होता है घुटन. आप सच में सहन कर रहे हैं या आप घुट रहे हैं. This is the difference between suppression and tolerance. Tolerance is sahan, suppression is ghutan. Most of the time, when we suppress ourselves, we feel I am tolerating. And that is the reason we ourselves keep thinking that I am tolerating, and we become weaker and weaker. And slowly, this personality leads to a non successful personality. And a non successful personality not able to inspire others. If you won't be able to inspire others, then you have to means nobody you nobody is taking or nobody will have a respect for you, and there itself inside you all only you lose your confidence. I'll not go in that track. When we talk about tolerance, yesterday we had one small story that journey is too short, and let us enjoy the journey. We have two choices. Make yourself comfortable at the place where you are. Look at one hand where you have nice scenery outside, or you look the another side where you are provided with misery or something. Remember, there is a natural balance in this whole big drama, the world drama. Karmic account, the big drama, it's actually a perfect machinery. Always remember, always remember. हिंदी में कहते हैं इस बात को गांठ बांध लो. So always remember, everything is at the perfect balance. If you are provided with some challenges, if you are supplied with some non-likable things around you, you either you are provided with some powers inside, or you are provided with some incentives or some benefits out of that unlikable situation. The problem is, I keep my eyes closed to see that opportunity or to see that uh, incentives, benefits out of that situation. And that type of person keep themselves very suppressive. Yesterday, we had many questions, and I told a few of you that I will be repeating these questions tomorrow. I will be giving you these answers tomorrow. And these questions were very important questions. Uh, I think I have not informed my team to share this question to on the screen, so it will be wrong if I tell them to do so right now. But one thing, I have questions with me, and I will tell you questions right now. These questions are really important questions, and that is why I am taking in the correct in the session. One question was, if we are tolerating someone or something, maybe the same behavior they taken us as granted. Means they keep doing that same thing. We keep tolerating, they keep doing, and then they are taking us granted. Basically, if I am thinking that I am taken granted, yes, this is the thank you so much, and I appreciate your uh, quick reaction. So this, if we can see, this was the question page yesterday, and the one question, if we are tolerating, actually, when I am tolerating a lot, and when the person is not stopping themselves, this is very much similar um like there is a rain every time I go outside, or uh there my AC is not working properly. So if I want to change temperature, after 1 hour, again, my AC is coming back to the same temperature. Say, for example, I want room temperature at 24 degrees, and my AC is getting 27 degrees. So number of time I reduce the temperature, and after 1 hour, again AC goes to 27 degree. And then again, with a little bit of irritation, I take that remote, I change temperature, and again I feel comfortable with a preparation in my mind that after 1 hour I have to change temperature again. So in the same way, a person who is doing something irritative in my life, and I am trying to make them adjust. I'm trying to make myself adjust with that. Actually, the problem, thank you for this slide. I think the slide is over. Actually, what happens? Uh, Adjustment with things, natural calamities, diseases, material, policies, government rules. we are able to adjust. Wherever there is a person involved, wherever there is a person involved, I take a liberty to be non tolerant. And I think you will agree with this. What do you say? Yes or no? We adjust a lot with many non living things, right from my specs to my phone to my shoes to the house to balcony to everything. I adjust. But whenever there is a person involved, I have somebody to blame because I cannot blame AC. I know if AC is not working properly, I will not get anything out of blaming that AC. Either I get myself corrected or I go and repair, I invest something on that AC and I get it corrected. I get it repaired. Look, same thing happens in our life also. Why we are not able to do this with a living person in my life? If that person is repeating their behavior number of time, why I am stuck with that person that he should change? My favorite slogan all the time. I think till now I have told you 10 times, and I think I will tell you 100 more times. Changing that side and thinking for a solution is hypothesis. Changing this side and thinking for a success is reality. Why I always think that this person will change and then I will be comfortable. Actually, this is a part of suppression only. When we were, when we started the series, I shown you one picture of all 8 powers. Out of these 8 powers, one is power to tolerate, another is power to face. Now, here I want you to make very clear we need to understand what I have to tolerate and what I have to face. Now, the gist, the gist of whole series, I'm saying series, the gist of whole series, the most important point of this weekend is what you are tolerating and what you are facing. We need to face the situation and we need to tolerate the person, but we do exactly opposite of it. We start facing the person and we try to tolerate the situation. We think I am tolerating a lot, this thing or that thing or that thing, their ideas or their face the situation. I tell you one beautiful incident happened with in my vicinity only with somebody very known to me. Uh, you know, okay, even if I say uh, okay, even in my means this is not something very unpractical, but there is a lady and elderly lady. She lives with her husband in an apartment, and she is a Hindi speaking lady. And Hyderabad is a Telugu speaking zone. Almost educated people, they do understand Hindi and English, but still there is a Telugu speaking belt whole. This lady was not able to speak English or Telugu. She's a Hindi speaking lady. Her husband was able to communicate in English, Hindi, and a little bit of Telugu also. But one day, means her husband went out of station for 7 days around, and she was alone in house. She called us because she was in connection with ashram, so it's our responsibility to take care of her. So we were very much connected on phone. This is a matter, I think, 2 3 years back. So we said that if you are not able to come to ashram, no problem, be in house and keep us calling every day morning after our discourses class time. You call us, and so that we'll know about your goodwill. She was fine with that. After 2 3 days, she called us, sister, actually I'm having very headache, having painful thing. So we said, what happened? She said, kuch nahi, there is no milk in house. I'm not able to have tea, and that is why we forgot to bring milk before he went outside, and that is why the milk which I had, it's over now, and because of no tea, I am feeling lot of headache. She's elderly lady, retired person. So her house was little away from us. So we were thinking about, okay, what to do. So we said, why don't you call your watchman and give some money to him, asking for tea, asking for milk. She said, yes, I can, but he doesn't understand Hindi. He understand Telugu only. So we said, okay, try once. She said, yes, fine. And after that, she didn't call us. We thought problem is solved. After 7 8 days later, she came here, ashram. And the thing which she told me, I somehow got that thought, okay, what happened about milk that day? And everything was fine. She said, yes, sister, all good, all good. I learned a lesson, sister. So I said, what? I asked her. She said, sister, I called watchman and I asked him, milk, milk, can you bring milk? So she was trying to manage in a little bit of English. And that watchman himself was able to understand a little bit of milk, milk. So this lady gave some amount and she said, 1 liter milk. This watchman went and he brought 1 liter buttermilk. One single lady in house, 1 liter buttermilk. What will she do with that? And she was searching for a cup of tea. So buttermilk was absolutely of no use for her. When she saw it's buttermilk, she was really like little bit of helpless or something. She again went to the same watchman saying 1 liter milk. She wrote on a paper 1 liter milk and given amount and sent that watchman. This watchman, I don't know why he didn't show that paper to shopkeeper, or the paper was lost and what happened, don't know. He again brought 1 liter buttermilk. And then I was so curious when she was speaking. I said, what happened next? So then she said, okay. I asked, you might be very angry that time. आपको तो बहुत गुस्सा आया होगा. She said, no, sister. Uh, what what will I do to be angry with that person? I know there is a fault in my communication. He is good at his place. So next time I given one empty packet of milk to him, saying 2 packets. This packet, 2 packets, and given money to him. And this person bring milk this time, 2 packets of milk. What I want to say that if this could happen to me or you or someone, we get irritated. We think that person is useless. We reject that person. We withdraw ourselves from that person. We will not be able to fight this. If I am withdrawing from myself from the person, I am actually not fighting the situation. I am fighting the person. And this is exactly the basic concept of tolerance, accepting the person and fighting with the situation. This is a yogi lifestyle. Yogi doesn't mean you have to change your dress like me. You have to come to ashram and live here. No. Yogi means you have to be inculcation of yogic powers in your daily life. Yogi means a wise, knowledgeful, acting person. So, when this lady said, no, sister, if I will not give that person another job, that means I am rejecting the person. I don't want to do that. He is watchman. I have to stay with him for long time. He is watchman for the apartment, so he will be there for long time. I have to adjust with this person. I have to find a way to communicate. If today I will stop communicating with this person, how long I will not communicate with this person? So I have to find my way, and that is how she find her way. Now these days she's so happy that she give every empty packet to that person, saying one, two, three, and that watchman helps him. And life is going ahead. Although they are not able to understand each other's languages, they are incommunicable in their languages, but still they are very good in communication and they are helping each other. So I just want to say that facing the person is not right. And this is the point where we fall down. This is the point where we actually lose the track. We deviate from the superhero part and victimize ourselves. We become victim. We lost. So actually face the situation. Tolerate the person. Tolerate with the core of love. Tolerate with the motive to save your relation. Tolerate with the motive to be a hero. Tolerate with the goal to solve the problem. Tolerance is to solve the problem, not to set aside the problem or not to exaggerate the problem. So tolerance, if a person is doing number of time, there is no change, check yourself first. Am I really tolerating the person and facing the situation? Or I have just left the situation as it is. I'm just thinking about, I am keep facing the person all the time. I'm making this person my rival all the time. And there, in the beginning only, your method is wrong. In Brahma Kumaris, there is a big saying, Vidhi se Siddhi. So your Vidhi is wrong in the beginning itself because you are all the time thinking about the person. You're trying to fight with the person. You're trying to change the person. Tolerate the person. Fight the situation. What makes this person to think like this? Why this person is so convinced that even if I am speaking or I am informing that I don't like this, still this person is doing the same. That means there is something which is deriving inside. That is the problem. That thought is the problem. That concept is the problem. If you look, every person in my life doesn't play only one role. And this thing we have discussed many times. If a person is my husband, that doesn't mean that this person is my husband only. No, this person is my husband, my friend, sometimes my guide, sometimes my colleague, sometimes my supporter, sometimes my savior, sometimes my kid, sometimes, a teacher, or sometimes my student, so sometimes my caretaker, sometimes my companion. Now, that one aspect which is making this person me hurt is actually associated with one role out of all of these. But what we do, When we reject the person himself, then we reject the whole thing. The whole package is rejected. If the whole package is rejected, then I'm not able to work with the problem. So actually accept the person. Problem is with one role, solve with one role. Rest all roles should remain secure, healthy. Well, yesterday I told you we will be discussing more about tolerance and suppression. This is something which has always taken overlapping, which was always misunderstood. In my life, I have seen many people misunderstanding themselves that they are tolerating. They are actually suppressing themselves. Suppression is nowhere going to help you in your life. We have a beautiful slide which can help you to understand what is difference between suppression and tolerance. Now look here. Tolerance, the first point says tolerance is a knowledgeful handling of thyself. But suppression is a forceful handling of thyself. Means knowledgeful handling means I have a goal, I have a target, I have a concept. I am trying to understand the situation. I am trying to accept the person. And then I am handling myself. But suppression is out of fear, out of resentment, out of helplessness. I'm handling myself. Actually, it is not handling myself. It's like forcing myself to be in the situation. If the force is removed, I will be again reverse back to the same, that type of person. So don't go in suppression. If you are feeling anything forceful inside, so this is not a tolerance. If you are changing yourself on a disguise, keeping a disguise in your mind, I think I will take some 10 minutes more today. I'm very sorry for that, but let me inform you right now. If you have any problem, you can log out at your own time. So, when I am actually, if by any reason I am forcing myself to actually, I'm forcing myself to adjust with somebody. I am forcing myself and thinking that I am tolerating. So this is suppression. Suppression is a weakness. Tolerance is a strength. The person who handle himself knowledgefully, that means giving a concept to yourself, setting a goal in your life about that situation. I am in this situation, this person is actually not well behaved to me. My team is not supporting me. I'm not talking about my team is very good, but my team is not supporting me. My maid is cheating me. My boss is making trouble to me. So okay, fine. Now, if the person is suppressing himself, this person will say, what will I do? Where will I go? I have to do because my boss is like this. Okay, not my boss. My mom-in-law is like this. So this is suppression. Oh, because situation is like this, so I have to do this. But the knowledgeful person will say, well, look, right now situation is like this. So I am doing in this way. I think if I will keep doing properly, situation will change in some time. Then I will change my way of working and then things will become easier. This is a strength. This is a optimistic attitude, and that is why a tolerant person is progressive person. Yesterday we talked about that. In every situation, a tolerant person will learn something, but a suppressed person will feel like a burden in every situation. What to do, where to go. A suppressed person will have a feeling of trap. I am trapped. I am helpless. I am tolerating. One beautiful thing I should say the person who tolerate will never say that I am tolerating. But the person who suppress himself will always sing the song that I am tolerating. So, the person who tolerate will always feel, okay, this is a new learning. Okay, things can do like this also. We can do things like this also. Okay, this is my new capacity I learned today. Oh, my, very nice. I can handle such situation also. Oh, nice. Applauds to myself. So, tolerant person will happily move forward, and suppressed person will always be a sad, unhappy, singing the a song of misery all the time. So that is a suppressed person. Now repeat these words in your ears number of time whenever you sing the song of misery. What should I do? My family is like this. What should I do? I live at such a place. What should I do? My house is so far away from this place. I tolerate a lot. I tolerate a lot. I tolerate a lot. So that time, always remember you are not tolerating. You are suppressing yourself. A tolerant person is calm, composed, progressive with the situation, but a suppressed person will blast someday. It is Suppression is like a pressure cooker, forcefully creating an environment inside all the time, not releasing that environment. I have seen so many suppressed people. If somebody comes to help them also, even if me, I go to them and say, okay, if he is not listening, if he doesn't give you time. Some people say that my family members don't have a time to talk to me. They come, they sleep, they go away outside before I get up, and so many such type of problem they say. Sometimes I used to give some suggestions or solutions to them. Sometimes I say, like, okay, if you do not have a time to meet each other together, why don't you write a note and keep on their bed so that they can actually read it and they can work on it. So they might be really not having time to talk to you, maybe something. And then people say, no, you don't know. Actually, no. Actually, na, they don't want to talk to me. Even if they want to talk to you or not, what's their problem? Your problem is they are not able to talk to you. There is no time. You want to solve that problem, or you have a problem that they don't want to talk to you. So that want, generation of that want, that desire is a different aspect. So actually, a suppressed person is always confused, flickering with their own ideas, unhappy and sad ideas. Come out of that. Be tolerant, be powerful and tolerant. Have a calm, composed, and progressive attitude. That, okay, okay, I don't like this attitude, that coming and sleeping immediately, not talking to me, and going away out of house in early in the morning, not receiving my calls, not replying my messages. I don't like this attitude. That's fine. Next question is, what's the solution for that? Is there a solution? Now, if you will not go to the next question, till you will not go to the next question, till then you are under suppression only. If you repeat the first question again and again, that he is not doing this, he is doing that, he is not doing that, he is not loving me, she is not loving me, she is not respecting me, she is not friendly to me, he is not friendly to me. So this is going towards suppression. The number of time you repeat it, you keep repeating it. Stop this question number one. Come to the question number two. Fine, this is the situation. Still, I have to be this with this person. So now I am not no more facing that person. Let us face the situation. Think about the situation. That person is well settled in their behavior. That person is correct from their perspective. Now think about solution from my side. What changes I can do in my side so that I could solve this problem. I could solve this problem to such a level that my change will change their attitude also. Change in me will lead a change in them. What we try to change them directly. It will not work. Change in me will lead a change in them. If you all the time you think that they will change and then problem will solve, I think no concept of Brahma Kumaris, no approach in Raj Yoga meditation will authenticize this. Now, changing that person and solving the problem is a hypothesis. Changing me, changing my side will lead, I am saying that changing my side will make a change that side also. 100%. 100%. I have some thousand stories with related with that. So come out of your sad, unhappy songs. Don't be suppressed all the time. Come to the question number 2. What next? Move forward from that sad, unhappy, pessimistic, weak, forceful handling of self. Come to the strength side. Be tolerant. Find a solution. Next is a tolerant person will experience a feeling of growth. Yes, of course. When I'm doing all these things, I'll feel growth. And the suppressed person, now this is the litmus test for you. A suppressed person will experience the feeling of victim. If you all the time, in every situation, not every situation, if you have people around you, and out of those people, if you feel like you have bad relationships with some 3 people or some 4 5 people, you are not in good terms with these 4 5 people, so more than 50% people, if you are feeling that you are victim of their bad behavior, that means you are suppressing yourself. If you are carrying a feeling of victim, you are under suppression, not depression, suppression. आप घुट रहे हैं in a disguise of tolerance. Please try to understand yourself. You are not tolerating, you are suppressing yourself. Suppression is like a poison. It will kill you, it will not give any result. Please come out of it. Be tolerant. Think calm and compose. Think for the situation. Leave the person aside. Leave that relation aside. That, okay, this person, why this person? Leave that why this person. One person in my life doing like this. Now, what should be my approach now? Then you will find you are leading yourself towards some solutions. You make some changes in you, which leads to solution. And there you find a growth in your capacities. Thank you so much for this slide. This is how you grow. This is how we become more tolerant. And this is how we nurture this heroes inside. We make this hero powerful, stronger, useful for all. This is not a time that somebody will come to you saying you, so good, so nice, I'll be always behind you, I'll always take care of you, I will always save you. Nobody is there. You also know that. Nobody can make a promise like that. And if somebody is making, they are really innocent person. This is not a time that anybody cannot give assurance that I will always take care of you. The only one person who can take care of you is you yourself. Make yourself a hero of your life. Make yourself a hero. Be tolerant. Try to make this a small surgery inside your thinking, not feeling victim of situation, others' behavior, feeling they have a liberty to think in any way. They have a liberty to look. If a country is there, country like Bharat is there, and there is some terrorism outside, Bharat strengthened their own military to fight with terrorism. Will not sit and sing the song of terrorism all the time. If some politician or if some leader does that, we all say he is useless fellow or she's useless fellow. We say that no, if you are not doing anything, then you are useless. Just singing the song about the situation. Don't do that. Same thing here. What you do outside, what you do, same thing here. That thought, that person has a liberty. They can choose their behavior, they can choose their mindset, they can do according to them. I am responsible for myself. Why I should not choose my behavior? Why I am getting taken away, carried away in the flow of their behavior? A tolerant person is a self capable person, and that is why he is hero. So let's meditate to invoke my inner hero. And today I will say that feel that you are hero of yourself. You are a person to give benefit to yourself. Feel relaxed and sitting up upright. Now keep your eyes open. Look at this point of light. Yesterday we had some homeworks. What are the situations I am tolerating? How many persons I am tolerating? I hope you have a list with you, at least in your mind. Now breathe deeply. Feel quiet. Visualize a tiny point of light in the middle of forehead. Visualize wherever you are sitting. Okay, for a moment, close your eyes. Gently close your eyes. Now feel your whole body. Feel the space which you are occupying on the chair. Feel your sitting posture. Visualize you have a hero inside your heart. Near around your chest, there is a small, tiny cartoon hero character is developing in you. Visualize this hero, a very good physical personality, a very intelligent person, a very tolerant person who has a sense of love, compassion, empathy. This tolerant person, the hero in me, is actually loving everyone, but not as a victim of my own love, not feeling that just because I love, I feel sad. Love is to feel happy. Now visualize this hero growing inside you. Visualize the masked hero grown up, little bigger inside your body. Now visualize you are a tiny point of light in the middle of forehead. You are radiating 7 color lights, rainbow lights from forehead. You are radiating in all the directions. You are radiating all your powers from your forehead inside your body. Your rainbow lights, your rainbow rays from your forehead reaching your chest. The small hero inside is receiving this light and getting stronger, getting more stout. The hero is growing inside. Now, gently open your eyes and look at this point of light on your screen. I am a beautiful soul in the middle of forehead. I am resident of soul world. Right now, I am in a role, whatever is your name or your character. I am in a role of a social being. I am living with many people. They have a liberty to play their own role, how they find it correct. I think I have to play my role better, better than them in the way I want to play. What gives me satisfaction? I believe I am God's child. I believe I'm a righteous soul. I believe I am a compassionate soul. I don't know with what thinking the other person is behaving bad or wrong to me, but I know my thinking. If the person in front of me is ugly, dirty in their thinking, I will not make myself dirty or ugly. I keep my serenity on. I know I am godly child. I know I am a righteous soul. This is my power. I am not a victim of situation. I am supplied with many powers. All these questions of my life are to give answers. And I am the hero to solve the riddles of my life. I am the hero who will find answers for every riddle because I want to get award of best actor. I want to go back home with my eyes up, with my head proud on my role. I love righteousness. I love my values. I love myself. And that is why I am powerful. I am not a victim. I am taking challenges to answer them. I am just playing with them. If I will not give shots in this playground, how can I get Best Actors Award? How will be a champion? This is the game of life. I have to play because I want to be the champion for myself. I am hero. I am a born hero. And I know a hero need to show its capabilities to get that championship. Open your eyes broadly. Feel yourself. Think about your face. Bring a smile on your face. I am hero of my life. I am a tolerant, powerful person. Nobody can suppress me. I am not victim. I am victorious. Give a smile to yourself. Come out of it. Om Shanti. So, this is all about, from our side, about tolerance. I know this topic is very vast, and I know this may be a big part, because I know a big part of tolerance is left behind. But this part was important to deal with the superhero inside. We will come back with some more concepts about tolerance in our further classes ever. Today, I want to tell you a few things. Tomorrow is Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan is a very pious festival in Indian culture. But Raksha Bandhan is even more important in Brahma Kumaris because we believe all the souls, children of God the Father, we are actually brothers and sisters because we are children of one father. In Raksha Bandhan, we used to put tilak. So this tilak is the remembrance of that positivity inside, the remembrance of soul, the remembrance of that internal energy, remembrance of me as a hero. Then we tie a rakhi. We tie a rakhi to people. So this rakhi is remembrance, and you know rakhi is with two threads. We tie rakhi. Rakhi is not like a bracelet to get in. Rakhi, tying the rakhi. Tying the rakhi means two threads means mind and intellect. When mind and intellect is tied with, putting a knot over that, tied with promises, promise to remember God, then God becomes Savior. And after that, we offer sweet to our brothers, everybody. So, sweet means actually Raksha Bandhan is a relation, is a festival for, you know, security, protection. So, basically, when you have sweet in mouth means sweet words. So, when your words are sweet, you are always protected. Because if your words are sweet, your relations will be nice. And if you have nice relation with everyone, you are always protected. Nowadays, we are crossing through the pandemic of coronavirus. I wish you very protected, healthy, in the remembrance of God. Wish you happy Raksha Bandhan for tomorrow. Thank you so much. And we close our session here. I'm sorry to take your time extra. I will request our announcement team to announce.